Miracle Man, Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs, welcome. Over here at this event. How you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing. Good to be in New York. I've been here in New York for a few months now. I've been training, getting myself back into shape for a possible comeback this early summer.
I know you've been having a layoff a little bit, you know, and I understand, trying to enjoy family, all these things, that eventually all the boxers, and sometimes, people don't see it behind, like the work that you guys put in, the sacrifices that you do. Eventually, I watch one of the documentaries that gives me motivation, and I will tell you in a few what was going on with me. But eventually you're here for this event. How you feeling, after the layoff coming up, eventually enjoying family and everything?
I feel great. I feel most importantly refreshed mentally. And for me, as you just said, having the balance of life is key, because sometimes when you work too much and you overload yourself in one specific thing in your life, it kind of takes away from other things. So I got me a good level of balance between life and my career, and now I'm back to finish my career with a big bang.
I totally, one of your favorite fans, and of course, all boxers, because at the end of the day, I respect, what you guys do, what you guys put in, work, in the gym, behind the gym, and every sacrifice that you do, big hats, take off my hat in front of you. And what's your thoughts on upcoming, match, women's boxing, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor?
I think it's going to be phenomenal. I'm a big fan of women's boxing, always have been. And women in New York, since I've been amateurs, have always been some of the top women in boxing. But I'm also a big fan of Carissa Shields. I'm a big fan of just all of the top tier women that there is in the sport. So it's going to be a great deal for me to support that and be able to hopefully be in attendance if that fight, or when that fight goes down.
Hey, that'd be awesome, to stay there, and we'll see if we can make it, to travel to where the place is going to be now, Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, second fight, and eventually, continue supporting women's boxing. As you mentioned, we've been watching, these athletes, this champion, and of course, and I feel that they deserve,
Absolutely. I think it's absurd how women sometimes don't get the same recognition and credit, and especially finances that us men do. But hopefully tomorrow is a new day for the women, even though they've been climbing that ladder, and there's been a lot more women recognition, and they're getting the things that they deserve. So I'm in full support of that.
Definitely, I'm with you. And right around the corner, it's May 4, Canelo Munguia. What's your thoughts on this fight?
That's going to be a great fight. I think if I was a betting man, which I'm not, I would have to go with Canelo based off of the experience and talent and pure skill. I think his opponent is a very challenging fighter in terms of his grit, but as far as skill level, I think he's maybe just a notch below Canelo.
Hey, I know Canelo is the experienced guy. JaimeMunguia coming with the hunger, nothing to lose if he faces Canelo, the ability and everything. We'll see what outcome will come on May 4. Eventually I invite every fight fan to tune, and this fight, your fight, and every fight that all the companies present for us. Jacob, any message that you would like to add to this interview before we wrap up?
To all my fans out there, I appreciate your support and your concern reaching out for me. These last 2 years now, they've been requesting I return back to give some of that good old Danny Jacobs style. I appreciate my loved ones and family for always supporting me. But now it's time. I will return. And if you want to see any more as far as my return, coming back on Daniel Jacobs TKO, whether that's Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, I'll give more information there.
Definitely, we will stay tuned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, with us, the Miracle Man, Danny Jacobs.